Hi, my name is Greg Alexander and I'm an account manager at Morago, and in this video I'm going to be demonstrating how to set up an Advertiser report. So the Advertiser report that we're going to create today is a fairly standard report, and it will include the sorts of tables and fields that you might want to put in a reasonably normal report. So we won't be doing anything particularly dramatic. This is really just to give you an idea of how everything works. So we'll start by clicking the New Report button, and that will open up the wizard. Now we're going to be creating a custom report. So if you choose that and then select Next, first we'll need to give ourselves a title. So the name of the advertiser that we're going to be using is Romans. So I'll say Romans Advertiser Report. That will go into the Advertiser folder and use these settings, which looks fine. So I'll click Next to move on to the next stage. Now we'll need to select a date range. So I'm interested in last week. I don't want to compare it to anything, and I think I want to split that by day, but I don't want to include any subtotals, so I'll just say untotaled in the GMT time zone, and I'll select Next again. Okay, so here's where we pick all of our tables and fields. So I'm going to choose Advertiser and Campaign. So that will show us details for the advertiser and campaign, and we also want to have a look at, let's see, the ad group information, and we'll also choose copy. So that will give us an idea of the campaigns and the ad groups within the campaigns, and then the copy which has had traffic against it. So inside this copy table I'm going to select some fields. So as well as the copy name, we're also going to be interested in the title, summary and URL of the copy set. So once you've selected the fields that you're interested in, we'll then choose Next. So here is where we choose our standard fields. So I'm interested in the number of impressions and clicks for the copies in this particular advertiser. So I'll move on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a filter so that we only see data for the advertiser that we're interested in. Oops. Here's our advertiser, so I'll select that, and then I'll submit the report. That will start processing. So reports can take a couple of seconds like that, or it can take several minutes depending on the sorts of tables and fields that you choose, as well as the size of the report in terms of its date. So once that's finished, we can then open it up and we can see, split by day, all of our copy sets and their impressions and clicks. If you want to, you can also choose to download that and have a look at it in an Excel file or play around with the information. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you found that useful. As you've probably seen, there are an awful lot of tables and fields that you can choose from. The best way of really understanding the reporting system that we have is to experiment with it. Have a look through our documentation and get an idea of what all the fields do. If you do have any questions or comments, feel free to contact us at Morago. Account Manager will be very happy to help you.